I just went on a long epic rant, dropped some real serious knowledge. That's going to go out in my podcast. I'm also going to drop it on YouTube and wherever else you can see it. But I just wanted to talk about how you create your own meaning. Your whole life, everything is about what you create. And you create what things mean, events, circumstances. And on top of that, you have the ability to create your own superstition. So superstition usually has a negative connotation. If you have a negative connotation about superstition, like you break a mirror, you're going to have 7 years bad luck, that's a superstition. And it's not real, but if you believe in a way that it is real, then subconsciously it's going to generate, it's going to continue to match up with your reality because you're creating that with your reality. And so when I say create your own meaning, it really comes down to you can create your own superstition, a positive superstition. Like if there's something you really want to buy and it has special meaning to you, and then you can create superstition behind it, and there's an energy behind it also, and that may be what drives you to do it. I don't know, but there's a fact in subconsciously, when you subconsciously believe or think something, then it sends your desire out to the universe. So if there's like a purse or a wallet, for example, that you really want to buy, and you buy it and it has certain significance, a certain meaning, now you're applying that meaning, but if you carry it with you, then you have this kind of your own superstition that good things happen, and that's going to actually match up with your reality. So your reality is going to match up with whatever you actually create, whatever actually you believe. That's going to match up with your reality. That's going to match up with what you actually experience in life and create in life. And what's great about that is that you have the ability in every moment to determine what something means, what something can do for you, what something can mean for you. And so that really gives you an incredible amount of power, an incredible amount of creativity, and you actually have the ability to use that to your advantage. Okay, so you can actually create things that are useful to you. You can create superstitions that are useful to you, and then be cognizant of the negative superstitions, like that, or things that may cause you to think subconsciously negative things or things that are against you. It's really important to be in control of what your subconscious mind is doing, because that's what's driving a lot of your experience and a lot of your experience in life and a lot of what's possible. So these are just some important tips, living life and really breaking through to the next level as far as personal development, personal growth, and actually manifesting your dreams and actually creating your reality, because you have a lot more control and power than you think. And your subconscious mind drives a lot of what you experience, because it drives what you focus on. And what you focus on, you attract more of. So if you focus on the good things and you block out the negative things and you don't think about it, you don't give energy to it, you may get hit, things may come at you, but it's irrelevant in the scheme of what you're creating. And so the more energy and focus you put onto what you're creating, the more the universe starts to dial in. And when things aren't working out, like when things aren't working, that's just the universe giving you signs that you're not thinking the right way, you're not doing the right things, or you're not in alignment. And so it all comes down to being in alignment. The more in alignment you are with what you say you are doing, what you say you're up to, who you say you are, the more in alignment you are with those things, the more empowered you are to actually create the results that you want in life. And so many people don't get results in life, or so many people blame other people and get lost in negativity and things that are not helpful, not useful, because they don't understand the power. You don't understand the power behind your subconscious creation. And so your subconscious mind drives that ability to actually have breakthroughs and create new experiences in life. So you are in full control, complete control. And when you understand that, and when you actually have full empowerment behind that, you become powerful. You can create things. You can create massive changes, in not just in your life, but in other people's lives and out in the world. You can make a massive impact. And so use it to your advantage. Use this ability to think creatively, to create superstitions, to create subconscious imprints. A superstition is really just a subconscious agreement. That's really all it is. It's just an agreement you have with your subconscious mind that something means something. So when you have this agreement that something means something, then it actually becomes true to you. And then your world is constantly trying to match up your reality with that meaning, hidden meaning. A lot of times you're not even clear about what you're making things mean. And the more clear you can get, the more clarity you can have, the more powerful you become, the more impact you have out in the world, the more you have the ability to create what you want to create for yourself and your family and your life. And so that's a message of empowerment. And a lot of people, I think not a lot of people can handle that message, because it's a level of responsibility that some people are just not willing to accept. And because, if you start accepting responsibility for the way things are in the world and in your life, then there's no one else to blame. And then that makes people are afraid of responsibility. So, but the more you can tap into that, the more you can actually create what you're out to create, and the more you can actually impact the world to be the way that you want it to be, right? So, and then keep in mind that, there's conflicting interests, right? There's, things don't always agree with you. And so, but it all comes down to really what we're talking about here is having a subconscious agreement that works for you. So most people have subconscious agreements that don't work for them. Like they don't like the way they look, they don't like something about themselves, or this or that. You can go on and on. Everyone has a list, right? But the more you identify what are these subconscious agreements that I have that aren't serving me, and you can change them, then your whole world changes, your whole reality starts to change. And so that gives you this is empowering you to be able to take control of your results and ultimately what you're achieving in life and what you're out to create. So I hope this message was useful to you. I have to go, but I've got a meeting, an important meeting, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this. I hope it was valuable to you. Drop a comment, let me know what you think, and thanks for listening.